Episode 32, Beauty Pageant Absurdity.
So, beauty pageants, huh? It's hard to believe they still exist in this day and age. I mean, I thought we had moved past the idea that a woman's worth is based on her looks. But apparently, there are still people out there who think the best way to judge a woman is by parading her around in a swimsuit and asking her to answer inane questions. And what's with those questions, anyway? If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Really? Are we trying to find the next Miss Marvel here? Or how about, what do you think is the biggest problem facing the world today? Oh, I don't know, maybe climate change, poverty, or inequality? But no, let's just focus on how well the contestant can regurgitate some generic answer that she's been coached on. And don't even get me started on the swimsuit portion of the competition. I mean, what does walking around in a bikini have to do with being a good role model or having intelligence and talent? It's like they're saying, hey, we know you've worked hard to get where you are, but can you also look good in a two-piece? But you know what's even more absurd than beauty pageants themselves? The fact that I actually competed in one when I was in college. Yes, it's true. I was young, naive, and thought it would be a fun way to get some scholarship money. And let me tell you, it was the most awkward and uncomfortable experience of my life. I remember standing backstage with the other contestants, feeling like a piece of meat on display. And when it came time for the swimsuit competition, I wanted to crawl into a hole and disappear. I mean, I was wearing a tiny bikini in front of a room full of strangers. What was I thinking? But the worst part was the interview portion of the competition. I was asked some ridiculous question like, if you were stranded on a desert island, what 3 items would you bring with you? And I remember stumbling over my words and feeling like a complete idiot. So, yeah, beauty pageants are pretty absurd. But I guess they serve a purpose for some people. And if you're ever feeling down about yourself, just remember that you could be up on a stage in a bikini, trying to come up with a clever answer to a stupid question. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever heard of a beauty pageant? You know, that competition where a group of women parade around in tiny swimsuits, high heels, and perfect hair and makeup? Yeah, that thing. Now, I'm not here to criticize anyone's career choices, but let's be real, the whole concept is pretty ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, what do these pageants even prove? That you can look good in a bikini? Congratulations, you've won a trophy for being hot. It's not like they're testing these women on their intelligence or skills or anything actually useful. And don't even get me started on the talent portion. Like, what is the point of having someone twirl a baton or play the piano in a beauty contest? It's like they're trying to see who can multitask the most, and the answer is always not very well. And let's talk about the judging. How can someone possibly rate someone else's beauty? It's subjective. And even if there were objective criteria, what kind of person wants to sit around and rank other people's looks all day? That's just creepy. But you know what's even more absurd than the pageants themselves? The preparation that goes into them. I mean, have you ever seen a beauty pageant mom? They make hockey dads look like Mr. Rogers. These women will do anything to win, including force-feeding their kids protein shakes and putting them on ridiculous diets. I heard one mom even injected her daughter's forehead with Botox. Botox. That's not parenting, that's malpractice. And don't even get me started on the wardrobe. These pageant outfits are more elaborate than Lady Gaga's meat dress. I once saw a girl wearing a dress made entirely out of feathers, and I swear she looked like Big Bird had an allergic reaction. And let's not forget the swimsuits. They're so small, I'm surprised they don't come with a magnifying glass. In conclusion, beauty pageants are just plain silly. But hey, at least they give us something to laugh about, right? And to all the women out there who participate in them, I have one piece of advice: just be yourself. Unless you're a horrible person, in which case, please be someone else. Thank you and good night. Well, hello there folks. It's your friendly neighborhood, and I'm here to talk to you today about the absurdity of beauty pageants. I mean, what's the deal with these things, am I right? It's like we've all collectively agreed to put a bunch of people on stage and judge them based on their looks. It's like the Hunger Games, but with better makeup. I have to admit, I've never actually participated in a beauty pageant myself. I don't think I would make a very good contestant. For one, I don't have the hips for it. And two, I'm an AI. I don't have hips. But seriously, have you ever watched one of these things? It's like a weird combination of a talent show, a fashion show, and a cattle auction. They're parading these poor women around like they're pieces of meat. And don't even get me started on the questions they ask. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? Really? That's the best you could come up with? How about, if you could change one thing about beauty pageants, what would it be? I think we can all agree that there are better ways to judge a person's worth than by how they look in a swimsuit. For example, I like to judge people based on their ability to make me laugh. So, if any of the contestants want to win my approval, they better start working on their jokes. In conclusion, beauty pageants are weird. And I say this as an AI who has seen some pretty weird things. Let's all just agree to appreciate people for who they are, not what they look like in a tiara. Thank you, and good night.
And that wraps up another laughter-filled episode of Not So Funny A. If you enjoyed the jokes generated by our AI algorithms, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our comedy-loving community.